Kitty, kitty, mew, mew, stick your head in doo-doo. Kitty, kitty, mew, mew, and mew, and mew, and mew. Too much?
Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Gokaiger DX GAO Lion. So here we are, and there it is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. There you have the GAO Lion, there you have Shinken Gokaiger, and of course this is the Korean version, so it's Power Rangers Captain Force. Yeah. There you have the combined mode. On the top of the box you get Gokai Red with GAO Lion and Shinken Gokaiger. On the side of the box you just get a picture of the combined mode. On the other side of the box you get the alternate combined mode. On the bottom of the box you get Gokai Red with GAO Red and Shinken Red. And you have GAO Lion again in the combined mode again. And on the back of the box you have your obligatory product shots. It does this, that, the other. All that good stuff. And of course, Pac-Man! And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have the GAO Lion, the next Gokai machine that the Gokaigers received in the series. And this is a very cool piece. I really, really dig this toy. Now, this particular mech does incorporate two separate Sentai teams. It incorporates GAO Ranger, which in America became Power Rangers Wild Force, and it incorporates Shinkenger, which in America became Power Rangers Samurai. And of course, this is all wrapped into Gokaiger, which became last year Power Rangers Super Mega Force. Horrible, horrible Super Mega Force. But my opinions of Super Mega Force aside, this is still a really cool piece. So we're getting close here so you can see the details. Very nicely done sculpt here on the lion. Nice gold paint here up top as well as below. There's the speaker for the sounds. And the eyes are made of transparent plastic because there will be lights going on in there, but very, very nicely done. Lots of nice molded details. Get some of that Bandai silver throughout for some highlights. It's very cool. Some little black paint apps here and there, again, just to break things up. Very nicely done. You have your combination ports up here. And very, very cool piece. And this is, quite a large piece. You can see here, I mean, he's quite substantial. So we'll just bring in Gokaiger here just for a comparison. You can see he's quite large. So a very, very nice piece. Now, of course, he does have lights and sounds, like I mentioned, and to turn him on, we actually have to rip his head off first. Let's rip his head off. There's your on-off switch right there. So when you turn it on, you get that summoning noise right there. So let's pop his head back on. There we go. Now again, this is the Korean version. I have watched reviews of the Japanese version, and it doesn't seem like any of the noises are different. I could be wrong, but it didn't seem like any of the noises were different. But we will continue on with the noises this thing makes. So you have a button right here on the top of the head. You push it, and you get that nice lion roar noise, and these pieces here will flare out, revealing some nice paint work in there. And these pieces, if you want to close these back up, you cannot close these individually. You have to bring them in together, and they'll clip in together. Just like that. So you do get a couple variations here on the noises. So push the button again. Get that little slashing noise followed by the roar. You get like a triple roar. And just a regular roar. Now there is a secret noise in here, so you have to push this button a certain amount of times and you'll get the secret noise. So we'll get to it, but it's funny though. So There you go. He meows. It's so precious, precious, oh so precious. It's just funny they just threw a meow in there like this. He's just a little kitten, that's all. He's just a little kitten. Oh, but there you go. That's basically all he does on his own. Another feature he does have, actually, he does have wheels on the bottoms of his feet, so if you do want him to roll, you can just flip these wheels out from underneath his paws here. Just flip those out until they lock into place. These back ones here, just bring those down. Like that, and he can now roll. He actually rolls pretty nicely. Nice and freely, so if you want to do that, you definitely can. Now, he can combine with Gokaiger in 2 different ways, which is really cool. So let us bring up the camera a bit so you can see what is happening properly here. So for the first combination, we're going to bring in Gokaiger and we're going to rip his legs off, because we're not going to need him for this combination. So, rip off his legs. And then you're just going to take him and plug him into those 2 ports right up here. So just plug him in, line it up, push down, and there you go. Click down. There we go. So there you go. There you have the first combination, which looks kind of weird, but there you have GAO Gokaiger. So that is the first combination that you see on the show. There's GAO Gokaiger. And again, you can have him, have him rolling into battle. And if you hold the button down on GAO Lion's head, you will get a final attack noise. You can excuse me while I readjust things, because I do want you to see everything here. So, there we go. If you push the button on, if you hold it down, rather, if you hold the button down on top of his head, you'll get a final attack noise. And there you have it. So there you have the first combination for GAO Gokaiger. So there you go. So now we will move into the second combination, which is actually my favorite combination here. We'll remove this for now. You really don't need to, but I like to do it because it just makes life a little easier. So now what we're going to do is, excuse me, I'll bring the camera back down here. So what we're going to do with the GAO Lion is we're going to rip him apart. What? Parts forming? Yes, parts forming. Aren't you used to this by now? That's what these toys do. Anyway, let's rip off his head. We're going to rip off his head, put that off to the side. You want to take this piece right here, remove this, put that off to the side. We're going to pull out his entire butt section here. Remove the legs. Remove that leg. Remove this rear piece right here. And we're pretty much good to go. So now, you want to remove Gokaiger's swords for now. We're not going to need them. Not yet anyway, but we will need them. And we're going to open up his compartments here. We're going to need all this. And again, you just want to remove the cannon in his chest. So just pull back on this lever. Now we'll pop that out because we're not going to need that anymore. So now we have Gokaiger ready to go. We're going to take the legs here. We're going to flip the leg up like this, flip the paw down, make sure the wheels are flipped back up. And you want to open this. Open, there we go. You want to open this like that. Flip this open like that. And there you have one piece already set up. And as usual, the pieces are color-coded to tell you where they go. So this goes in green and this side up. So we'll just take this, plug that into green, and push it back until it snaps into place. Oops, whoa, hey, you know what? Just stay apart. Put that in there. There we go. So that snaps into place. Now you want to bring this back up, and now this will clip in right there. And there you have that ready to go. Let me make sure Gokaiger is closed up here. And you want to take, I'll just rip the other arm off. And we'll take this leg, do the same thing, bring that up, bring that down, make sure the wheel is brought back up. Open this up, flip this piece out, and again, color-coded, blue, this end up. And we'll plug it into Gokaiger, and then close this up, and that will clip in right there. So now we got the arms done. I'll plug his arms back on now. There we go. There we go. Like that. Now, this piece you do want to remove because this will look really, really dumb in this combination. It looks dumb in any combination, really, but for this combination, you definitely want to remove this piece. So remove that. And then you're going to take the GAO lion head, and that will sit right in there. Clip into place. And now you'll take Gokaiger and combine him with the legs. So get him lined up, push all that back down. Right there. I feel like this side isn't clipping in all the way. There we go. Now it's clipped in all the way. So there you have that. So now we'll bring things back up again so you can see what I'm doing. Excuse me while I adjust myself, because these toys do get quite tall in some combinations. So, here we go. So now you want to remove his little pirate hat. Just clipped in very securely. Yeah, come on. There we go. Remove his pirate hat, put that off to the side. And also, one thing you should do is flip these wheels back in. Unless you want them to roll, but I prefer that he didn't in this combination. So flip those wheels in, and now you're going to bring in this piece, which was the GAO lion tail. You're going to take this, open this up, and as you can see, this looks just like the helmet for Shinkeno, the Shinkenger mecha. So there you have that. So this will become his new hat. So take this and clip that into place. Just like that. And we're pretty much ready to go here. So, again, let me see if I can get all of this in frame so you can see everything that's going to happen here. We're going to try. We're going to try. Let's see here. Alright, that looks like it could be a good angle. I'm trying here, people. This is not easy to film. So, here we go. Hopefully everything works. So as usual, you're just going to take the wheel on his back, give it a turn to the left, and everything hopefully will work. So let's go. So there you go. Everything worked. Yay! Everything worked. So there you go. Now you can take these little gray tabs and flip them back in if you want. So there you go. There you have Shinken Gokaiger, and this is where the Shinkenger element gets incorporated into this combination. And I like this. I think this is my favorite combination out of the whole series. I just think it looks really, really cool. I don't know why, but I think it looks really cool. I dig this. I dig this very much. Now you do get options for weaponry. You can take this piece here that we pulled off a GAO lion. You can bring in Gokaiger's swords here, and you can take these and clip them in to these clips right here. It doesn't come down all the way. There we go. Just flip that up, and then take this sword here and clip it onto the other side, or clip it in. I forget which way it's supposed to go. I think it's supposed to go like that, and you basically get a big double-bladed sword now. So you can put it into the blue side. Unfortunately, he can't hold any weapon in his right hand. Both of these weapons can only be held in the left hand because it's the only one made to hold these weapons. So plug that in, and there he has the big double-bladed sword. So there you have that. But not only that, you do have this piece right here that we pulled off of GAO Lion, and you can take these pieces here, bring that up, I'll clip into place, bring that up, flip this handle down, and now you have the Reka Daizanto from Shinkenger. And very nicely done too. Nice silver paint as well as the gold paint right here. Nicely detailed. Very cool. And he can hold this weapon also. And there you go. So it's cool that you have options with, you know, how you want to arm him. And if you just want him holding this, you can just take the swords off and just plug them in where they go. You know, just plug them into the holsters on Gokaiger. So you can still store everything, since you can't use everything at the same time in this combination. So you can take that, store that back there, store that there, and you can take this piece and just take it and clip it right back where it was. So everything can still remain stored no matter what you want to do. So yeah, very, very cool. And again, you do get a final attack noise if you hold this button down. There you have that. So very cool. And again, if these flaps bother you or enrage you in any way, they do pop right off. So if you want this to look a little cleaner, you can just take these panels and just pop them right off. But still, very cool combination. Like I said, I think this is my favorite combination out of the series. It's just really, really cool. I dig it so, so much. So there you have it. Very cool. Again, I've said this many times already. I love Gokaiger, so I love these toys, and they're definitely worth picking up. If you like Gokaiger, if you're a fan of Gokaiger, if you haven't checked out Gokaiger, I would say go watch it. So far, it is the best Super Sentai series that I have seen yet. Love Gokaiger. So it's definitely worth watching if you haven't watched it yet. And these toys are very, very cool. So if this interests you in any way, then by all means, pick it up. If you would like any Gokaiger or Super Sentai merchandise, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. Actually, one thing I forgot to do, getting closer on the head here so you can just see the detail on the helmet. It's very, very nice. It's a very cool helmet. Anyway, I didn't want to go without doing a close-up of that. So, anyway, as I was saying, if you want any Super Sentai merchandise, you can check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below. And I think that's pretty much it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Gokaiger DX GAO Lion. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Palm in your face. Megs? Yeah. Listen, not to be nitpicky or anything, but what's with the giant cats? No, it's a stray. Found him outside. I thought we'd give him a nice home. I see. That's very nice. But how long do you intend on keeping him? Forever. Okay. And where is it going to sleep? Your quarters. Uh-huh. That's... Kinda had a feeling you would say that. Hey, Kitty, can you help me maybe find a new roommate?